I don't think we should underestimate the importance of the FT publishing this list for the very first time. We have never had such visibility of senior gay people in the business world. And the reason that it matters is because we all hope by being this visible it will encourage others to be out at work. And the reason that that's important is simply we all perform better when we can be ourselves.
It says a lot about Aviva that two of us were on the list, that two of us felt comfortable enough to not hesitate when we were nominated to enter the list, and that felt very comfortable with being on that list. And it says a lot about the culture in Aviva. It's a hugely important message to those who are gay, that it's perfectly safe to be gay in Aviva. We didn't feel that there was any likely consequence for our career.
I think it's really important because an index like this gives us the opportunity to recognise people who are role modelling at work in terms of being out, and also it gives us the opportunity to recognise the challenges that people can face from that type of background and give people confidence that they're going to be able to make a difference.
I think it's hugely important to be out at work, because the more of yourself you bring to work, the better you perform, the happier you are, the less time you spend worrying about things like how people will feel about you, what if they find out that I'm gay, they will feel I've lied to them for years and years and years. So it just releases a whole load of mental energy that you spend on avoiding talking about an important part of your life.
There is so much research now that shows the more diverse your leadership team and your workforce, actually the better your company performs, you're relating to your customers in a more appropriate way. So it's actually a very important topic in the round, not just are gay people themselves that work at work, but how much is everybody able to be themselves and be treated equally regardless of their background.
I think also we have to recognise that our own customer base is made up of people from many backgrounds and of different sexual orientations. So the fact that we have people in our organisation who will understand and empathise with customers from whatever background is really important, and that's best achieved if people at work can feel out and comfortable in their work environment.
I think just don't put it off, really. The longer you put it off, the more of an issue it becomes for you, as much as anything. I've never had anybody who's had an issue when I've told them. It's always been more of an issue for me than for them. And the longer you put it off, the more of an issue it becomes in your head.
It's not something you do once. So I feel I have to come out most days, because I will meet somebody who doesn't know me, and there will be a moment in the conversation where I'm looking for a way to get it into the conversation. So actually it's something you just have to get used to doing over and over again, and gradually it just becomes natural.
So don't put it off, but also try to make it not such a big deal. If you start talking about your girlfriend or boyfriend instead of partner in conversations, it will just come out naturally. And that's the journey I'm on. I'm trying to do that much, much more. For 20 years I've not done that at work, so I sometimes fall into those traps. But yeah, try and be out and just make it part of who you are. Don't make it a big deal. And hopefully, as more people do that, it will become less and less of a big deal for the people who follow behind you.
For me, what's so exciting about what's going on at the moment is it's making being gay mainstream and unremarkable in a funny sort of way. And I think the more gay people feel that being gay is not remarkable, we will get into this virtual circle of gay people being themselves. That means they will just perform better at work because they're being themselves, and actually everyone else won't be bothered by it either because it will be utterly remarkable. So I just think we're on a journey of being gay, being unremarkable. That's actually what it's about.